All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. All right, in today's lesson, we're going to go into prayer. All right, for those of you who are, just coming into this thing, because, we can't forget about the, because there's always, new members coming into this. Just as you and I learned, you can't forget about the, the young sheep, those who are just coming into this thing, so it's very important, every once in a while, go back to the basics, and, today we're going to go into prayer. This is going to be, not too long of a lesson, but we'll see how it goes in the spirit. But we're going to go into a prayer. All right, those of you to, edify, to mean build up, to, let you guys know how to pray out there to your brothers and sisters who believe in the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, how to pray, how to cast out, demons, cause there's a lot, cause remember, we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against evil principalities, spirits, and that's real. Especially once you come into the truth, you're gonna get attacked a lot more, but not to worry. The Lord gives us the tools, to battle the wicked, and the Lord said, the gates of hell would not prevail over my church. See that? So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to start off in the book of St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. Matthew chapter 6, verse, let's go to, let's see here. Here we go. Matthew chapter 6, verse, let's see, in verse 5. Okay, Matthew chapter 6, verse 5 on down. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues. Synagogues means chief house, alright? And in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Yeah, because a lot of people, they want to be, they do this for attention, they do it like, oh, look at me, I'm so godly, and, all that. And then, just a FYI to you guys out there who are barely learning this thing, those of you who are learning, that word holy means separate. All right, so just so you know, like your words, if you already know, hey, but for the newcomers, that word holy, it simply means separate. All right, a lot of people might say, oh, that person's holy. That just means that don't mean doves in the background, church music. No, holy, it just means separate. That's why it's the Holy Bible, because we're separate from the other 17 nations. Why? Because we got the laws, statutes, and commandments, not the other 17 nations. You dig? You follow? We got the birthright, we got the blessing. See? Why you think these Edomites hate us so much? Because they want what we got. Too damn bad. Facts. And then that word saint, just once again, I know a lot of you already know this, but for the newcomers, because they want to learn and they need to learn. And so that word saint, you may say, oh, that person's a saint. Okay, saint, that's us. That's the Israelites. All right, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, primarily and generally, but there is some Israelites out there that are scattered across the four corners of the earth that look like so-called Caucasians, so-called Asians, so-called East Indians. All right, this thing's not necessarily about color; it's the spirit. All right, but that's the majority of Israelites. That's how we're gonna look. But it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to look like a so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Indian. This thing, because it's the spirit. Because we've been scattered, and we've been in slavery since 724 BC, the Northern Kingdom, and the Southern Kingdom, been in slavery since 70 AD. So just do that math. Look how long that's been. We've been scattered among all these other nations. See that? Around the world. So that word saint, that's the Israelites. Okay, the Edomites and the heathens, they're not saints. All right, but this world, shows you, they push that upon the people like, oh, that person, so innocent, oh, that person's a saint. No, that word don't mean that. All right, that's why it's important that you gotta know what these words mean, because then it'll help. You'll be more grounded. It'll help convince you, because you'll know, what the Lord's talking about. All right, because a lot of people, they'll pray. They want to be out, and just. Don't do this for filthy lucre's sake. Don't do this to, especially for money. Like IOIC, they're a bunch of clowns. The Lord is going to deal with all of them. There will be some of the elect that are in the IOIC that are going to come out. The Lord will get them out of there. But, these other camps, excuse my Italian, but they're going the fuck off. IUCPK, IOIC, and you're going to see what the Lord does to these guys. Very soon, all right, because the Lord, the Lord don't take that lightly. That they're misguiding the sheep. They're teaching you guys wrong. Yeah, especially those that know and they're under a 501c3 charter. Oh yeah, they're gonna get beaten with many more stripes because they know the name of Yahushai and they're still teaching the name of Jesus and Christ. Facts. Remember that. Not to get off topic. That word Jesus is it's watered down English because the letter J was the last letter of your guys' English alphabet. That didn't come about to 1524 by John Trissino. It was an extension of the letter I. Like a selfie stick. Like when it rains, you open up the umbrella, it extends like that. Okay, so it's a continue. It was an extension of the letter I. From the bottom. All right, and then to go even more deeper. Okay, let's just say, okay, the letter J. You guys already heard about that. All right, let's just talk about the English language and general. All right, the English language wasn't even invented to the 400 AD. Facts. All right, and that came. Where did English language come out of? It came out of Germany. All right, because if you guys search it at Google, it might tell you, it came about 450 AD. It might show you like the Anglo-Saxons and stuff like that. But we'll do all the groundwork for you, all the heavy lifting for you guys. But it came. The English language was. It wasn't even invented to. It wasn't even on the earth until 400 AD. And it came out of Germany. All right, so those you might say, okay, well, what's up with the lecture, on, English language? Okay, so the point is, it's not just to be all deep and, oh, look, we know our facts. Okay, what's the point here, ladies and gentlemen? The point is that, excuse my Italian, that it's literally fucking impossible that his name is Jesus. Why? Because what's the point? We showed you history. We just went over the history on the letter J and the English language. So nobody was even speaking English when the Lord and Savior was walking the planet Earth a little over 2,000 years ago. All right, so the letter J wasn't invented to 1524, and the language English wasn't even invented to 400 AD, and it came out of Germany. All right. Facts. See, so it's impossible. It's just to give you the facts that it's impossible. It's literally fucking impossible that his name is Jesus. All right. Some may say it's Greek, because in Greek, the right terminology, the right pronunciation would be Jesus. See, so if people say Jesus, That's watered down English. See that? So it's just to give you the point here, okay? Not just to go all deep and, oh yeah, we know our facts. And no, it's just to, what's the point? That no one was even speaking English. So it's impossible that his name is Jesus. That's just to give you the point. All right? That's the point there. All right? Because back in that time, when the Lord was, walking the earth, there was just Latin, Hebrew, and Greek. You dig? All right, so let's continue. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Yeah, because a lot of people do this for, for like showboating and, oh, look at me, Like, look at IUIC, look at the way they dress, Well, all gold and everything. It's like, yo, we're not out of the woods yet. We're still in slavery, So, they, now they're teaching this word like, oh, everyone better bow down to them and all that. It's like, yo, Buster, young Buster, can't even swing a gat. But no, we're not even out of slavery. We're not even out of the woods yet. Esau's still gonna roll. It's still gonna be very hard. So that's the thing. That's why it's twofold. Yes, it's beautiful that you're an Israelite, but you gotta understand we're not out of the woods yet, baby. Oh no, the party hasn't even started yet. It's about to get very, very serious out here. Facts. Where you about to see bodies drop. Heads go on guillotines. They got draconian laws and legislatives, to gun people down, right there. They might even, hey, not to get too graphic, but we gotta tell it like it is. Some of them, they may kill your family members right in front of you, right in front of you. It's gonna be that severe out here. So let's continue. St. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, Yahweh, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. See that? All right, so yeah, that's very serious. You pray to the Lord in spirit and in truth, not for other people to, oh, look at me, hey, check it out, you guys, people are looking at me, and look, no, just, hey, man, just handle it, just handle your business. Like when you ask your parents, when you ask, like your parents for something, when you're younger, you get straight to the point, like, hey, I'm hungry. Oh, hey, you know what, can I borrow some money so I can buy some snacks, whatever. Same thing with the Lord. Don't try to be over righteous and all long and, don't sugarcoat it. Don't be stupid. All right, the Lord knows your heart. Okay, the Lord knows what you're going through. Well, you say, well, how do you know that? Because the Lord controls everything. He's the one who's putting you through it, baby. All right, so just get straight to the point. Just be real. Don't be all phony and hey, you can fake your neighbor. You can be fake with your friends. You can be fake with your boss. But you can't fake the Lord. He's looking right at you, like, All right, just be, straight to the point. Ask the Lord what you need. St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, see, as the heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for much speaking. Yeah, so don't, you don't need to pray for a long time and all that. Just get straight to the point. All right, that's the thing. The Lord's very plain. He don't do things like Esau, all complicated. Just straight to the point, baby. Hey, I need more faith. Wake up. Hey, tell the Lord, hey, Lord, please give me more faith. That's it. All right. So when you pray to the Lord, you have to say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahushai. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You say Baba Gashal. That means please. You say it 3 times before you ask for anything. Baba Gashal, Baba Gashal, Baba Gashal. Please give me more faith. Whatever. Please help me fight this demon. Please help me with my finances. Please help me. What's my next move? What should I do? See that? The Lord wants to see when He puts you through a test. All right, are you gonna freak out? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna just give up and just everything that you learned about the Lord and that you're an Israelite? Are you just gonna throw it all away? Are you gonna cuss the Lord out? Are you gonna stay firm and trust in the Lord? Pray to Him, be patient, and move with wisdom. And of course you may be having a bad day. We all have bad days. We all have bad weeks. But the Lord is testing you to see, all right, let's see what this individual does. See that? St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 8. Verse 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth, see, what things ye have need before you ask Him. See that? So the Lord already knows. The Lord already knows what you're going to ask Him before you ask Him. Why? Because He controls everything. He's the one putting you through the fire. He's the one that made you have a flat tire. He's the one that made you go through all your stuff. Facts. All right. St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Daily bread, see that? So just enough. Daily bread. Doesn't say a lot, just gluttonous and just enough. Alright? And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, because we got next. Facts. And the power and the glory forever. Amen. So that prayer right there covers everything. Alright, that prayer covers everything. Alright, so now I'm going to go to St. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Alright. Watch and pray that ye, right here, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. Alright, so watch and pray. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. See that? But the flesh is weak. So that's why you have to watch as well as pray. Alright, so that's why the Lord's very telling you have to watch, what's happening, but you have to pray. You gotta pray. It's very important, because if you don't pray, these demons will see that. Like, oh, hey, this person has holes on them. I'm gonna jump on this individual. See? Alright? Right there. Let me get this precept here. Watch. Bear with me. Yeah, that's the one right there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, right here, St. Mark chapter 13, verse 33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. Alright, because the Lord's going to come like a thief in the night. Nobody knows, not even the angels, not even Yahushua knows himself. Alright, the time that he's going to come down here. Alright, but we know, the seasons, we know that we're close, because no one knows the exact time. Alright, nobody, only the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, knows that. Alright, facts. So when you pray, just keep it simple. Tell the Lord what you need. Alright, don't remember, don't be all over righteous and all long, and don't be doing it all out in the open and all that. I mean, sometimes when we go eat, stuff like that, we fellowship or whatever. You go with your family. Sometimes you pray over your food. That's different. But you don't gotta be all. Just remember, it's you and the Lord. Don't do this for attention. Look around and be like, all right, people are looking at me. Look at me. I'm trying to be godly and all that. No, just hey, man. Keep it simple, keep it real, baby. Just straight to the point. Don't be silly. All right, then when you have if you have like a headache or something like that, it's because you have an unclean spirit on you. A lot of if you start getting like a flu, you get sick, it's because you have an unclean spirit on you. You can go to the herbs, and you pray. You pray to the Lord, and tell the Lord to get that unclean spirit off you. All right, let's say if you have like you're getting some, 'cause we all go through it. You get like evil thoughts or bad thoughts. Like, damn, what the hell? I'm not even trying to think that. It's because you have an unclean spirit. And that's the job of the of Satan. The unclean spirits. To get on you. Cause you to doubt. So what you do is this is how you do it. You say, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You can say it in your head. So like, let's say you're having a bad day, whatever. You're starting to think fast. You're like, oh man, what the hell? Kind of, bugging out. What the hell's going on? In your mind, you say, this is how you do it. You say, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I rebuke thee, Shaitan, because that's Satan's name, but in Hebrew, say, I rebuke thee, Shaitan, I rebuke thee, you unclean spirit, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Rebuke it. You gotta rebuke that spirit, and then it'll go off you. It might take a little while, but you gotta practice on that. All right, you gotta practice on that, because when you have an unclean spirit on you, rebuke it and use those names. And you're gonna see how powerful that is. This is how you do. You say, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You're gonna say it all loud. You say it in your head. I rebuke thee, Shaitan. I rebuke thee, you unclean spirit. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Say it with confidence. Be firm. Be strong. Like say like if someone was trying to take, like say if somebody was trying to take your bike or something. You're like, no, it's my bike. You gotta do it like that. Like, no, this is mine. Like, I rebuke thee. You gotta be strong. But you also gotta do it with confidence. Like, yeah, the Lord's gonna help me. Like, yeah, I might have messed up a little bit here and there, but hey, a just man fall 7 times, but get up again. And that goes also for you women out there that believe. All right. So that's how you pray. That's how you rebuke these demons. That's how you rebuke Satan, Shaitan. All right, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, and that prayer right there, you can watch other brothers' videos for prayers and all that, healing and for faith and all that. Go into that, just look it up. There's a lot of videos going up day and night, every week. But the Lord's Prayer right there, Saint Matthew, that's the main one, because that one covers everything. That's a very good prayer. Especially too if you can learn it in the Hebrew, and just start listening to it, because you have videos. Just put up the Lord's Prayer, in Hebrew. You can find it in GMS. That's it. You can start listening to it in Hebrew, and then start saying it little by little, because there's even more power in Hebrew. If you can say it in Hebrew. So with that's it on today's lesson on how to pray. Don't forget to pray. All right, keep it simple, and prayer is very important. Prayer is very important. All right, so stay strong on your feet, soldier. Shalom.